Hello students, welcome. Previously, lesson 11 from 1 to 2, we were dealing with kinetic theory of matter. So today, lesson 12, we want to go through the effects of impurities on melting and boiling point of substances. So here we have two setups. One, we're having a solid being heated, then the other one, we're having a liquid being heated. The solid that we have picked was naphthalene, and the liquid that we have picked was water. So we're saying the melting point of a pure naphthalene is 80.2 degrees Celsius. If camphor or another substance is added as an impurity, we are told the naphthalene melts over a temperature range that's lower than the melting point of pure naphthalene. So here, what we are supposed to do is that we are told when we add impurities like camphor or another substance, what will happen is that first of all, that naphthalene is going to melt over a temperature range, and that temperature range is below or is lower than the melting point of pure naphthalene. For example, it may be having a temperature or melting a temperature range of maybe, I'll talk about 75 to around 85. So here, what you are supposed to do is that you are supposed to add the two temperature, 75 plus 85, then you divide by 2. So here, what we are going to get is 80 degrees Celsius. But when you check the melting point of the pure naphthalene, it is 80.2 degrees Celsius. So that means it is now melting over a temperature range which is less than the melting point of pure naphthalene. In our case here, we are having 80, but it's supposed to be 80.2. That's what we mean. So next we are saying impure naphthalene does not have a sharp melting point. But when you're having pure substance or pure solid, it will be having a sharp melting point. So next we are saying the boiling point of pure water is 100 degrees Celsius. If sodium chloride or other substance is added as impurity, the water boils over a temperature range that is more than the boiling point of the pure water. And we say next, impure water does not have a sharp boiling point. So remember the way we have said in the melting point when naphthalene is heated. So when it is pure naphthalene, we said it's having a sharp melting point. But if it is having impurities and it is impure naphthalene, it will not have sharp melting point. So such like that, even when the water is pure, it is going to have a sharp boiling point. But when the water is having impurities like sodium chloride, or it is impure water, it does not have sharp melting point. It will not have sharp melting point. And next, we are told it is going to boil over a temperature range, and that temperature range will be more than the boiling point of a pure water. For example, if we are having a temperature range of maybe between 100 to 120 degrees Celsius, what we are supposed to do is for us to get the average, we are supposed to take 100 and we add 120, then we divide by 2. Here we are going to get 110 degrees Celsius. But when you talk about the boiling point of water, it's 100 degrees Celsius. Therefore, impurities lowers the melting point and raises the boiling point of substances. Okay, to see these two curves here, we're having pure water, the curve for pure water, and the curve for impure water. So when you check the boiling point for the pure water, it's 100 degrees Celsius, and remember it's having a sharp melting point. It is sharp. But when we talk about the other one, that's the impure water, it is boiling at a temperature range, and that's maybe between 100 to around 120 degrees Celsius. So to get the average, we take 100, we add 120, we are going to divide by 2. This we are going to get 110 degrees Celsius. So what does that mean? It rises the boiling point of substances. What does that mean? Impurities rises the boiling point of substances. So next we are going to proceed to application of lowering the melting point. We are saying the lowering of melting point by impurities is applied in, number 1, clearing of ice from road in temperate countries by spreading common salt on the ice. Number 2, extraction of metals from their molten compounds is G. We are told calcium chloride is added to rock salt during the extraction of sodium from sodium chloride. So next we are going to go to criteria of purity, and we are saying pure substances melt and boil at a constant temperatures that are specific for a particular substances. And we are saying melting point and boiling points are therefore used for determining purity of substances. Learners, that's the end of our video today. Thank you for watching.